comes fine ass Rick Fox. Now, I'm so sorry for cussing. I know it's a church show, but honey, Rick Fox is just like, why? He just gets finer with time. Like
my girl, no 60s cut. She let me drive 6-speed with the top down. She like all my shit, yeah. She like all my shit, cause I got a little pop sound. We on the island, so keep it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, it's JADETHO, and I'm back with another video. This is Greenleaf Season 2, Episode 2 recap. So let's go ahead and get right into it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that button down below to subscribe and to see more videos like this. I also vlog as well, so yeah, make sure you become a part of the JD family. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So first, the episode starts with let's see, got my notes down. So the episode starts with Lady Mae and Pastor Greenleaf are in their room, and she was up with the new baby all night, and so he kind of teased her about that, and she kind of tells him, you know, well, Jacob is moving. And she just tries to convince him to tell Jacob about Pastor Skanks, like how he's the son of Daryl and he's just using him. And, you know, Pastor has his reservations because, as you all know, he hasn't really been Team Jacob per se. He's always been Team Gigi. So he just feels a disconnect to him. But I'm pretty sure it'll really like unravel throughout the rest of the season. So, after that, you know, he tried to get a little freaky with it, but then the baby crying, she dipped up on up out of there, and he was really upset. It was pretty funny to me. So after that, the next scene is Kevin waking up in a room, which I assume is like a hotel or something, because Charity probably put him out because she just, you know, she doesn't think he can cure his gayness. So he's just looking at her picture at the bedside, and then the scene ends. So after that, Zora and Sophia are in Sophia's room joking about her little crush on Isaiah, and like, you know, she's just kind of nervous to talk to him and stuff, and it's pretty cute because they're like maybe 14s. It's really cute how she has a little girl crush on him. And then after that, Jacob and Carissa discuss him getting the church, and he wasn't really feeling how Pastor Skanks just up and told him when everybody else found out. He just felt like, you know, he should have had a talk with him. So he said he's going to pretty much check him about that. And they're just really anxious about moving out because he feels like, you know, I try to do everything my dad asks of me, and it's just never enough. So he's just ready to leave at that point. So in comes fine ass Rick Fox. Now, I'm so sorry for cussing. I know it's a church show, but honey, Rick Fox is just like, why? He just gets finer with time. Like, he is so fine to me. I don't know what it is, girl. I don't know, but I love me some Rick Fox. And he, you know, he tries to woo Grace, like, you know, I just want to take you out, and she's just like, yeah, not gonna happen. Bye bye. But you know, it's Rick Fox. How can you tell him no, girl? Get your life together, Gigi. So after that, Lady Mae pretty much tells Gigi that she gotta fire Courtlandt because he's gay. And Gigi has a fit about it, but Lady Mae is just, you know, like, oh, well, you know, half the deacon board isn't even, you know, contributing because of that. And I think that's wrong, but again, we know how hypocritical people can be in church. You know, they really look for one sin and they're creating 10 others, and no sin is greater than the next. So just because he's gay is the same as you judging him because he's gay in the eyes of God. So Pastor Greenleaf, James, he pretty much, you know, goes along with it because they want their money. So yeah, that's what happens. After that, Jacob tries to check Basie Skanks about, you know, that public announcement, and Skanks just try to play him a little bit, you know, just like, oh, well, if I would have known, I would have told you. It was just the call of God. You know, he just being just a tad bit shady. I'm pretty sure Jacob picked up on it, but he just wants to ignore his intuition, basically, to prove a point to his daddy. That's what I believe. After that, what happens? So Charity is singing for this producer dude, Jabari, and Gigi walks in and she asks Charity to go talk to their mother about firing Carlton. She was like, you know, she'll listen to you. And so they kind of have a moment and Charity's like, you know, thanks for including me, because she's like me and she got middle child syndrome and we always feel like we not loved and we ain't included in stuff. So I thought that was pretty cute. So after that, Mac calls Lady Mae and he's like, you know, Daddy died, and she gets a little emotional, but she's like, you know, you're lying, you're just trying to get me to meet you somewhere, blah blah, stop calling my phone or I'm gonna change my number. So she tries to act like it doesn't bother her, and because Pastor Greenleaf asks you if she's okay, and she tries to act like it doesn't bother her, but I mean, I don't blame her. Like, this is the dad that molested her and, you know, used to fondle her, as we saw in the last episode. One of my subscribers mentioned that I had forgot to mention that in the last episode, that Lady Mae only went up there to try to get her husband off, but she knew that she had to be nice to her daddy because he used to molest her and he was in love with her and he would do anything that she asked. So it's pretty sick, but I mean, stuff like that happens all the time, not just in the church but in life general, and it's really sad. It's disgusting. So the next scene is Jacob going, you know, he's being that door-to-door church man, giving out bags and mugs to people, trying to get them to go to church. And he kind of has a run-in with one of the members at Calvary, which is his dad's church. And she's just like, you know, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I ain't going over to Triumph. I'm staying at Calvary. And he just, you know, looks dumbfounded. But, I mean, it is what it is. You switching sides, cuz. So after that, Charity tries to talk to Lady Mae about firing Carlton, and Lady Mae just kind of checks her like, you know, I'm sorry if you thought that this was a discussion, because it's not. But then she tries to ask like what's going on with her and Kevin, because Kevin ain't been there, and she just kind of brushes it under the rug or whatever. So after that, Isaiah invites Sophia to his rehearsal, and she asks Zora to go, of course, because that's her cousin and she don't want to go by herself. So the next scene is Pastor Greenleaf goes to see Lady Mae's father. So the scene opens with him praying over him, and her father tells him, you know, I told the police, you know, I wasn't gonna blah blah blah. And he was like, I know, and I thank you. So he tries to ask him like, you know, did Daryl have a son? I saw him with the $2, but I never saw him with a son. And in walks Mac. So Pastor Greenleaf is like, well, you know, I was just leaving or whatever. And so Mac tries to say his name, and he checked him real fast like, don't you say my name. I'll forgive you in time, but right now I'm not, so don't talk to me. And so Mac goes over there to his daddy, and his daddy's just like crying about him. He don't want to die. So he's trying to comfort him or whatever. And I know this is supposed to be a sad moment, but it's just like, it's cringing to me because they're both molesters, and it's just, I mean, nobody deserves to die, but it's just like, it was just too emotional and cringy for me. Like, I don't know. I didn't want to feel any sympathy. I know that's really bad, but it's just like, Lord bless it. That's how I felt. After that, Skank's wife played Carissa, bringing her up to this little bitty baby house compared to the mansion that the Greenleafs live in. She bought her to this house. It was her and Pastor Skank's first home. So she's just like, I know it's small, but girl, you gonna love it. It's so nice on the inside. I can help you decorate it. And you could tell that Carissa is just like, yeah, okay. And it's just shady. Like, it's just shady to me. And I just think it's so funny how they put them up in their little house. And I'm just like, come on, Jacob, you could go buy you and your wife a house. Like, y'all don't have to, like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like Jacob isn't really stepping up being a man. You moving out of your daddy house to move into another man's house. Like, get your life, Jacob. Get your life. So after that, Charity pretty much gives Gigi the rundown about what happened. And she's like, you know, Charity, you need to fight. And she's like, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't need that stress. I'm not gonna go up to mom and do all this stuff. And I've tried talking to her and it didn't work. So she just kind of walks out. And then Gigi calls Sirius, aka fine ass Rick Fox child. So after that, it shows a scene Kevin in his meetings. It looked like they in the AA meeting, but it's the meetings for, you know, people that have feelings towards the same sex to try to help them get over it. So then the next scene is at Sophia and Zora at the rehearsal, and Isaiah singing like he Chris Brown child, jumping out in the crowd singing to the girls, but just replacing girl with God. And I'm just like, boy, little boy, sit down. Like, I don't know why I was so annoyed with that. I'm like, he is doing the most to be singing about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like, pipe down, sweetie, pipe down. But he kind of like curves Sophia, and he's more interested in talking to Zora. So I'm just like, okay, so that's why he invited Sophia, because he knew that she was going to bring Zora, and he was really interested in Zora. And, you know, Sophia is just like, you know, her feelings are crushed. You know, her feelings are hurt. And Zora keeps trying to bring the focus back to her, back to Sophia, but, you know, he ain't really having it or whatever. And I think that's pretty messed up. So after that, let's see. So Kevin shares his dislike of Charity's behavior to the leader in his meetings, and he's just like, you know, she won't even come. And he was like, you know, I'm trying, she's not. So the leader dude just like, you know, just step up, be a man, and maybe that's what she wants you to do. You know, you go over there and you pretty much tell her how you feel, and you need to step up to the plate. So that's exactly what he did. But the next scene, where we stopped, I think we stopped right when I was talking about yeah, Gigi, get your own man, girl, don't get nobody else, man. So I'm all here for her and Rick Fox child, aka Zaria. So yeah, I'm here for that. After that, Charity and Kevin have like a cute little blast from the past moment. Charity and Kevin have a cute blast from the past moment, talking about like their first couple of dates, and they're just laughing and joking about it. And she asks him to stay the night for the baby girl. She on her Tara and Amina stuff. You know, I'm doing it for the kids, you know, or whatever. She's just like, you know, stay the night. You can wake up with them. I'm like, girl, you just want to be close to your boo because y'all rekindling that little flame. Which, you know, I do hope that they get it out the way and then get over what they're going through, and I hope they make it. So after that, Pastor tries to tell Jacob, you know, about Pastor Skanks, but, you know, Jacob ain't trying to hear that. He like, I don't want to hear none of the other conspiracy theories. You know, he could be the scum of the earth, but at least he's not a false prophet. And that hit home for Pastor. He like, whatever, all right, do you, boo-boo. Do you, boo-boo. He didn't say that, but it's just like, oh, honey, low blow. I was like, dang, Jacob, you ain't have to do him like that. But I mean, that's how you really feel, so whatever. So then he goes and vents to Carissa about, you know, why he feels the way he do. He was like, you know, I've always been the child that's just never been good enough for him. And he's just pretty much over feeling that way. So he's like, you know, I know you don't like the house, but baby, we got to leave. We got to leave here. We got to move. And I can't live like this or whatever. So after that, Lady Mae fires Carlton. And he's just like, you know, is it because we're getting married? You know, do you believe in gay marriage? And she's like, I believe what the Bible says about marriage, and I believe what it says about gay people, basically. And he's just like, you know, but what about love? And he's like, you know, I just pray that whatever broken piece that you got in yourself that you're trying to put off on me like I got it, I'm gonna pray for you that you... Okay, I'm sorry, my camera died on my my camera died. So I'm gonna finish this up on my phone. So yeah, basically Lady Mae fires Carlton, and he just, you know, leaves her with food for thought about, you know, love and all that stuff. So after that, Gigi asks Carlton she goes up to Carlton's house, and she just pretty much says, you know, we can't change the people at the church if you're not in the church, so can you please still come to the services? And then the last scene is Jacob moving basically. And Lady May tells Gigi, oh, well, Betty wrote me that check, and she's just like, well, good for you, mama. And so it just ends with Jacob, you know, leaving out the driveway or whatever. And that is the end of the episode. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's get this video to 10 likes at least. I recently just hit my 600 JD mark, so I have more than enough subscribers to get me to 10 likes, but my views are really, you know, not that much, but it's okay. I still enjoy doing this. So if I can get this video to 10 likes, I would really appreciate it. I love you all. And let's talk it up in the comments. Let's discuss this episode, your feelings about stuff. Like, I love interacting with you guys, so we can definitely chat it up then. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Hey, nice to meet. I'm young, hey, who you be? Down east and southeast, gotta clap into this beat.